Hi, it's the Awesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm going to review another one of my favorite snack brands, but I actually was not able to do the review for a while. So this is a company that, I'll tell you in a minute, a while ago they started, a man named Brad started them. They're called actually Brad's Plant-Based. I believe that's the name of the company, Brad's Raw Chips. And I will have a link below to their website. Check out all the products. So years ago they started and they were kosher certified. I'm kosher, and then somehow things kind of changed and shifted. I don't know what was going on, and then I saw them again around at the trade show I usually go to in Anaheim, and they weren't kosher, and I talked to them about that, and then I finally saw now, not on all the products, I guess they're changing over the packaging, they're finally getting certified, so it means I could have them. So I decided to do a review of a couple of their kale chips. They do have other things. They have veggie chips. I think they have fruit-based kale chips. They have a mix. They're not all, the packaging hasn't all changed over, so I can't try them out unless they have that kosher certification on them, which they do. So the two that I'm going to be trying, they're from, again, Brad's. They're crunchy kale, and there's two different varieties. One is called Vampire Killer. That's the packaging. It looks like really nice packaging. And the other is called Cheese It Up. So I'm going to talk to you in general about them and then try them. So they are USDA certified organic, which also means they're non-GMO. They're also certified gluten-free. They're vegan. They're kosher powered. It's a 2-ounce bag that they come in. And it's, they say, snack with purpose. It's a ½ pound of real veggies, air-dried, never baked or fried, which I like. All plant-based. Let's see what else to tell you. So when they say about snacking with purpose, it's also nutrient dense, if I didn't mention that. And it's got 8 grams of protein per bag, which is a nice amount. And it says over 55% people snack 3 or more times a day. So the mission at Brad's is to provide this growing community with on-the-go snacks made with real organic vegetables and ingredients air-dried to be as tasty as they're nutritious. So that you can get no empty calories. And the thing is kale is very good for you. A lot of people got on the bag one with kale, and a lot of companies make kale chips. So the idea is that if you want to have your kale, but you like to have it in a more crunchy way, this is a way to get it. Like it says here, it's made with half a pound of real veggies, as I said, a lot for a little, so there's no need to buy and prepare mounds of organic veggies when they're already in the bag. So it's cute. It has a little picture here where it shows the chips, and here's all the vegetables. So they basically have similar ingredients in the two of them. So I'm actually going to start off, and let's see if there's anything else to tell you before I continue, and then I'll go to things specifically. So it's manufactured at a fish facility that processes tree nuts, just in case you need to know that. And it says about air-dried, it's better than baked or fried. People know that baked is better than fried, but did they know air-dried is better than both? What that is that's like dehydrated, so they call it air-dried here. So it says our low-heat air-dried process allows water to evaporate while keeping in the phytonutrients, enzymes, and antioxidants without adding any oil. So that's what's nice, too, about the products. So I'm going to try first what they call the Vampire Killer. I don't know where they came up with the names. It's kind of cute. So what's in this one is kale, red bell peppers, cashews, sunflower seeds, cashews, lemon juice, scallions, garlic, chickpea miso, and Himalayan salt. Now, if you're not aware of miso, miso is very good for you. It's fermented, so it's got a lot of beneficial enzymes, probiotics, so that's really good for you. So also about kale, what they mentioned about kale here, kale contains iron, calcium, vitamin A, and C, and more nutrients than any vegetable. The bell pepper has vitamin C. The sunflower seeds have vitamin E and magnesium. The lemon has vitamin C, and the chickpea miso is also soy-free, so that's in case there was an issue with that. So the calories, as far as nutrient facts, it's 90 for the bag, 90 for the serving. There's 2 servings per bag, 1 ounce is a serving. Some of the nutritional benefits, really high vitamin K, 150% in 1 ounce, because that's from the greens. 50% vitamin C, 15% vitamin A, 4% potassium, 6% iron, 4% calcium, 4 grams of protein, so that's quite a bit. So just to give you an idea. And then the fat content is 6 grams, and that's again from the natural ingredients like the cashews and stuff like that. So that is the information to share. Now, I do have an open bag, so I'm going to try from the open bag and show you them. So this might have pieces that are a little smaller, because what happens is that the kale tends to get like all kind of like little pieces. And we do have a desiccant in here. What it is that keeps it from keeps it fresh and tasty, but you don't need that. So I will show you, and it actually comes to like little pieces. And the other one I'll be able to show it to you better, but I can kind of show you. I don't know if I can show you without dropping it, because I don't have it in a cup. So I don't know if you can see that. There's some little pieces, so not really much you can see. I think in the other flavor maybe be able to see more, but I'm just going to try it just so I can give you the idea of what it tastes like. It's crunchy. It has it's a savory taste. Not very strong, because it's not like overly salty or spicy. Yeah, it has a nice flavor. It's basic. Now what you can do with this is, yeah, eat it like this. Since it's dried, it travels well. And if you're doing any flying right now, this is only 2 ounces, but I don't think it matters unless it's liquid, but this would be nice to travel anywhere with you, because there's no need to be refrigerated. It doesn't go bad. So great to have with you wherever you go. You can sprinkle it on your salad, even if you use greens in your salad. This is nice to add on top, kind of like a sprinkle, something, because it has a little more flavor to it. Basically, you know, you could even put it on your grain if you make like a rice or a quinoa, put it on top of that, or even a stew, anything you really want. Or if you make a cold soup, put it on top of that. Just, you know, some different ideas in here. I like their picture. It's very nicely made with the fresh. It's actually the vegetables as how they look, like the kale, the scallion, the pepper, the garlic. So very nice. Nice packaging. I like that. And it gives you all the good information, which I think is important. Sometimes you don't find that. So now the other one that I have today is their Cheese It Up one. And the difference with this, same information as before. This one also has carrots and tomatoes. So I think that's the only 2 other ingredients that are different. The carrots are beta-carotene, tomato has lycopene. Let's see what else is different. This has the same chickpea. So this also has nutritional yeast. It also has turmeric, onion powder, and garlic powder. That's what to make that cheesy flavor. Let's see what else. I think that's about it as far as the difference. And then as far as the nutritional, it's a little bit different. The vitamin C is a little bit less, 35%. A is the same. Potassium, iron, calcium, protein. Everything is pretty much in the same close ratio. Fat is a little less, 5 grams. It's 80 calories for 1 serving instead of 90. But basically it's all very similar but it's, again, going to taste a little different, so it's best to taste cheesier. Now with this one, since I haven't opened it yet, oh, and it's also a resealable bag, which is nice. Again, I like the packaging here. They show you have carrots and tomatoes. It's done very nicely. Very eye-appealing, too. You look at the package, you're attracted to it, you want to buy it. So now with this one, I can actually show you the pieces of kale, which, oh, beautiful piece right here. Sorry about that noise in the background where I'm living. It's like, whatever. Anyway, so here's a beautiful piece of kale. So now you can actually see the kale. The other one, you couldn't see it. Look how beautiful that is. So fresh. It's nice that you can have a snack and see the real food that you're eating. You know? It's not something that's all like processed and you wonder what's in it. So, very nice. So, it doesn't taste super cheesy to me, but I just want to show you how beautiful the kale is. I mean, for me, it tastes a little bit. I would probably put more nutritional yeast on it. I think I can even see this, the cashews, or it's got sunflower seeds. No, this one doesn't have cashews. The other one had cashews, this one has just sunflower seeds. So you can actually see some of this stuff on there. It's sticking on there. Again, it's very mild flavor, not very strong, which is good. So, because if you're someone who can't handle like very strong spicy, because I'm sure they have other spicy flavors, but very crunchy. Not crunchy like a cracker, but crunchy in the sense it has a little crunch to it. It's flaky, it's light, you know, kind of like melt in your mouth. But yeah, really nice. Like I said, then when you get down to the bottom, the pieces get smaller. So now at least you can see that the actual pieces of kale are bigger pieces. So it's a very nice product. So I'm sure they have other flavors, but you just have to check those out online. See what else they have. So the 2 that I did today for you to check out are the it's the Brad's plant-based crunchy kale. There's the Vampire Killer, and there's also the Cheese It Up. And I hope you will check them out. Get some for yourself, for your family, for your kids, for anybody. It's really good to have, especially if a person doesn't like kale. And it's more flavorful, they're more apt to eat it, and it's very good for them. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.